up? What's up?
Hey everyone, it's Marlene Anthony. I think we haven't gone live in like
It's been.
forever, and so it's always like, how do you even start a live?
I was about to say it doesn't
I
feel
don't know.
right,
Yeah,
but
feels
it's because
interesting.
it's been too long.
Definitely. So I think for the side, we're just gonna pop. People say pop. We're just
Catch
yeah,
up a little bit,
yeah.
fill you all in on what's been happening with us. We have somewhat of a announcement to make. Um,
What's their answer? Oh, I know what
well,
it is.
I mean, you all, it's nothing really you haven't heard us talk about.
Yeah.
But basically, we want to talk about our the release of our Road Trip Series Volume 2.
Yes.
Um, as you know, probably seen on our channel, we decided to go where you sent us. You all picked this destination we covered in Volume 2, and that destination was a road trip up the Oregon coast.
Someone said we can barely hear you. So
Oh, can you hear this?
yeah,
Okay.
let's
Let's see
pull
here.
that in a little bit more.
Let's see. We got a
Thank
new
you for
setup
letting us
here. Yeah,
know.
thanks a lot. All right, we're going to turn it
Can
up.
you hear us better now?
Yeah, can you hear us now? All right, test. Let's see
That's
here.
probably a lot better, I
Yeah, it's
think,
probably.
because I think it was really far away
Turn this up a little bit. Okay.
at that point. Okay.
All right. Let
All
us
right.
know. Can you hear us now?
Can y'all hear us?
Okay.
Hey,
Uh,
Nick.
hey, what's up, Nick?
Nice to see you on here.
Yeah.
Hey,
Better. Okay,
guys.
cool.
Okay,
Awesome.
everybody can hear us? All right, awesome, awesome. So yeah, let's talk about the Oregon coast.
So the Oregon coast, like we said, when was that? When did we put the poll out? Was that
We put the
July?
yeah, I think it was like July. We put the poll out on like what series y'all would want us to do next, and so everybody really said they wanted to see the Oregon coast. So we started planning that out, and we said, okay, let's do it. And we
Yeah.
want to do it this year for sure. So we went in November.
So we did it in November. We went to Oregon. We started in Seattle and we drove to Coos Bay. So starting in Seattle, went to Coos Bay. It's in the south of Oregon.
Yep.
Spent a couple days there. Went up to Newport. After Newport, went to Cannon Beach, and then we went to Astoria.
Yep.
So we hit up those spots for a couple of days, seen some unbelievable sights,
Yep.
learned some pretty cool history, and not just in those locations alone. We're talking about in between.
Yeah, it was really cool. So it's kind of like our volume one road trip where whenever we would stop, go to certain places, we would stop at little um, hidden gems along the way. And sometimes we would plan them and sometimes we wouldn't plan them. We would just see like signs on the side of the road and we're like, okay, let's go see what this is about. And then maybe see if people would want to stop and do it.
Yeah.
But you want to answer this question real quick?
Oh, what's that?
Would we ever do a travel podcast or not?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. We actually talked about wanting to do a podcast, but it's
Yeah.
just not
I
enough
don't know if we could do
time. So we've
so
been
much time.
you
Oops.
know so we've actually been doing a show, kind of are taking this show, doing another show on
Yes.
Fox Soul, and so
Yes.
that's been taking up a lot of our time. So we're that's winding down. The first season of that's winding down.
Hmm.
So hopefully we can fit in a podcast eventually at some point. But
Hopefully, one of these days we can do
uh,
it. Fingers crossed.
yeah,
Because we love podcasting. But hey, Jackie, thanks for
yeah,
popping on as well. So we haven't gone live on YouTube in
it's been a long
a
time.
long time, so we don't even know what to do. So feel free to ask us
Yeah,
questions, and we'll just kind of talk about what's going to be happening. And
yeah.
I guess we have a question about next year
Next year,
as well.
absolutely. So next year, uh, that's what basically we're going to be planning in the next couple of weeks. We
Yeah.
know for sure we got some cool partnership with. If you watched our road trip series volume one, when we stopped in Kansas at Nicodemus,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
we're working on some things to go more in depth with that story. So we might be heading back to Kansas,
Yeah.
but we definitely want to move out,
Mhm.
go through the South a little bit,
Yeah.
East Coast,
Yep.
and then
Yep.
definitely try to fit in some international trips.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
So,
Where y'all want to see us
yeah, yeah, that's a good
go?
question.
Also, that's we always like to take suggestions because sometimes we're like, where? What do people want to see? Because we're not really sure. So always, please comment, send us emails or DMs, and let us know where you want us to go too.
And shout out to the Lou,
Yeah. Oh yeah, we love St. Louis. We're
STL
about to head
Villa.
home
Yeah, we're gonna be
for
back.
for the holiday season,
Yeah,
so we'll be
coming.
there for a while.
Yeah. we're gonna do some St. Louis content too. While we're at
Yes.
home, so we'll be sharing some of that content. We're
Definitely.
excited.
Calling you guys for Santa Back Seattle. Do y'all feature black-owned businesses too?
Oh,
Yeah, we
absolutely.
love. We try to feature as many black-owned businesses as we can whenever we go to a destination. So we try to do our research before, and so if we can't, we always if we go back to a destination, we try to
Yeah,
at least go or talk about them as
yeah.
we're doing post-production.
Surprisingly, we actually ran into a few on our Oregon road trip. And in
Yeah.
fact, some of the best food we had
Yes.
on the road trip was from a black owned what was it, barbecue spot,
Yeah.
barbecue food truck in
In
Oregon. Was it
Salem, Oregon.
Salem? It was in
Salem, Oregon.
Salem, Oregon.
It was really, and we
Yeah,
didn't realize it until we were like just googling places to eat in Salem, and then we're like, oh yeah, black-owned businesses in Salem, or
yeah.
black-owned restaurants. And we found this food truck, and it was really good. And well, I don't think we posted about it yet, but
Not
once
yet. I
the
don't
road
think.
trip,
Yeah,
once we have the videos out, we'll
yeah.
definitely post about it too.
Um,
What else was I gonna say?
Galapagos
Islands.
Islands.
We
Yes,
did
actually, we have an episode. Episode, what was it, Mars? Was it
150?
150?
Yeah,
150.
150. Is
Galapagos Islands
Islands.
on our channel. Check it out for sure.
Yes.
We went on that trip with the BTA, the
Yeah.
Black Travel Alliance. So shout out to the Black Travel Alliance. They do a lot of great things with black
Yep.
creators.
Yeah, we can't wait. And Colombia, I've been wanting to go to Colombia so bad,
Ooh,
and Thailand
Thailand
too.
too, yeah.
Looks like it's
Somebody
some
else
good
was just talking to us about Thailand.
Yeah, I forgot what it was. And then Singapore, right? That's another place we kind
Yeah,
of want to go. We need
yeah,
some good flights
yeah,
from Seattle. I feel
yeah,
like some places are hard to get
yeah.
to. I like a long. Well, I
Ooh,
really don't like long flights, but I know we have to. We have to go.
Brody stirring the pot.
Oh.
Said, question: Is Seattle food slightly overrated?
You know, I'm constant controversy.
Yeah,
in
listen,
Seattle.
we're gonna keep it real with you beautiful people. Yes, a little bit. We're just gonna say yes. We do feel like since I guess
I guess the pandemic probably.
pandemic is definitely went down.
Yeah.
Um,
Some places are good, but I think the good places are kind of expensive
yeah,
too. And then you're like, one week will be good, and the next time you go and it's not good, and
yeah.
you're like, man, I just dropped $200
And
on a
and that's the
horrible
thing.
meal.
It's not cheap up here.
Yeah.
It's not cheap, and I guess that has something to do with it. But we will say we have not had a bad meal in Portland,
We
and
love Portland food.
really Oregon in general.
Well, some places, or some on
Oh,
our
I take
Oregon
that
road
back,
trip,
take
there were
that
some
back.
places we didn't like, and I was
Spoiler
like,
alert.
but
Never
we
mind,
don't really,
yes.
we're not necessarily foodies. We like
Yeah,
good food,
yeah.
so we're not the Keith Lees of the food thing. We just like good quality food. So we'll see. But yeah, we're hoping if you know a good restaurant in Seattle where you're like, this place is very good, please send us some
Yeah,
suggestions
please do.
because we're always looking for some good spots to go.
Oh yeah,
Um,
Tokyo, Japan.
Tokyo.
800.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
we've been seeing that on some page. It's like Explore Flights.
Yeah,
They do some good Seattle
Yeah.
flights. I saw Tokyo. We need
Yeah.
to go there.
Jackie makes a great point. A lot of the black food businesses are trying to recover from 2020. That
Mhm.
is true, and that is definitely true.
Yes.
And I'm trying to think like what's cool about it is when I think about the black owned spots that we normally go to, at
Yeah.
least they kept their same
Oh,
standard.
they're
in
always
Seattle.
good.
So
Yeah.
that's kind of cool.
Like we love Jerk Shack.
Yeah,
Try like we can always have a good
Oh,
meal at
yeah.
Jerk Shack.
Yeah.
Really good. Communion's always very good.
yeah.
There's a few other places that we need to check out again. And then I feel like also like in Seattle, there's some food places outside, black owned restaurants outside of Seattle that I think guess what time we just haven't gone to. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah,
like
true.
even in Kent, we need to
Yeah,
head down to Kent and
yeah.
get some good
And
places also.
Tacoma as well. Like we
Tacoma,
need to go to
yeah.
Tacoma a little bit more.
It's such a
Um,
long trek sometimes. We don't really go.
A lot of the black businesses, going back to the black businesses, in February, I guess for
Mhm.
us, so we fall into it too. But all year round, we share black businesses. But definitely, we work a lot with a lot of. We get reached out to by a lot of cities and stuff, even showing us even more black businesses that we share
Yeah.
across our channel. So definitely, we'll try. You'll see more here
Yeah.
soon.
Definitely. There was one in Pike Market, Land of Origins.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's if you're in
It's-
Seattle and Pike Market, it's a stand. You can't. It's not like a sit down restaurant, but it's Ethiopian inspired.
It's Ethiopian inspired,
Oh my
but they got
gosh,
I believe they
the
have
best.
dishes, all types of African
Yeah,
dishes.
African.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh,
it is.
so good.
It is
And
delicious.
they're closed on Tuesdays, but they're open every other day, and it's the bomb. We go
Yeah.
all the time.
What else we got here?
Um, what culture one is about? Just showed up. Oh, thank you guys.
Hey,
And
right on.
hello.
Yeah. Let's do it.
It's been nice. What is it?
What else was we gonna talk about Mars?
Oh,
We had a dope meeting. I'm sorry to talk your ear off about this Oregon Coast trip, but we're just really excited about it. We just had a dope meeting with some individuals who are really active in Oregon's, just preserving the Black history
Mhm.
and sharing the stories. So they're going to be contributing to the series. So we're excited about
Yes.
that. That was kind of cool. I almost
Yes.
forgot about that. That was a big
Yeah.
meeting today.
Yeah, that was a big meeting.
Yeah.
It's really cool because Oregon, we talk again talk about this in our series with the Black exclusionary laws and just a low Black population. And it was cool on this meeting. One of the guys that runs the Oregon Remembrance Project, right? He was saying that he ended up going to like Montgomery, Alabama, to learn more about like just the civil rights movement, and he was bringing up a good point that Oregon still has a lot of Black history too that people don't realize. Also, so
Yeah.
we just always have to think about
Bringing
that
it
too.
up.
Yeah.
I was just saw
I'm gonna
Blue
take.
Butterflies. If you could send us.
This also the sounds too low. I'm gonna
Oh,
take
sounds
this out.
okay.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna take
let's
this
try
out
that.
just so we just. I think that would be better. Too.
Okay, that's cool.
Does there sound better now?
What about now? Can you guys say it's better now?
Yeah, it's probably better now.
Um,
Oh, there we go.
Blue Butterflies. Can you send us your information to your restaurant?
Or to the restaurant.
Or to the restaurant.
Yeah.
And yeah, we can check it out.
Yeah.
We definitely want to go back to Colorado next year.
We have to go back to Colorado
Yeah.
next year.
That was unbelievable experience.
Yeah.
What did we do on Thanksgiving? Man, we are ashamed to say that we slept.
We slept.
We
this
ate.
Thanksgiving.
Marley cooked the whole day before. It was awesome.
Yeah. Cooked, but we
Yeah,
definitely
we
slept
crashed.
and chilled out. I think because we just got off the road from the Oregon road trip, maybe a week before ish Thanksgiving, maybe.
Yeah, it was.
And
wow.
so, and we're in Seattle. We have like some friends, but not like a lot of family here. And we were like, you know what, we're gonna be home for Christmas. We'll celebrate the
Yeah.
holidays then, and just like literally just
Yeah.
laid in bed and did nothing, which was actually
Yeah.
kind of nice.
Sean, check out the 5 Points neighborhood while you're out there.
Yes. In Denver.
Yeah, in Denver.
Sorry, I like. What else was I gonna say?
I think you were going to say.
Long story short, we learned a lot about the Oregon history and the Black history. Like, what was it? There was a Black rodeo guy. Tell the story about the Black rodeo guy.
Yeah. So it was Pendleton, was it?
Pendleton, Oregon.
Oh man, it's somewhere in Oregon. Don't quote us, but basically, this champion rodeo figure that I guess may have been cheated in like a national competition. He was so good that during those times, and this is back in the 1800s, that, or is it
19. Is it 19?
Well, yeah, maybe we shouldn't share the
Yeah,
story.
yeah,
till we
well,
get
yeah,
the
wait,
facts.
yeah, we'll
Let's
see.
wait. Let's wait. We'll wait. What else out in Denver? Check out our Denver episode because we have a lot. It is a lot. Lincoln Hills was a pretty dope experience,
Yeah.
but we were lucky to get to experience that. But
You like the Novel Strand
yeah,
Brewery?
Novel Strand
Cool.
Brewery, Black and woman owned.
Yeah.
What else did we do? Oh man,
remember.
I think just the history of 5 Points is really cool.
Yeah, just the 5 Points
Yeah.
neighborhood. Sorry.
Yeah, check out a Nuggets game, I guess.
Yeah, Nuggets game.
It's that time of year.
We spent some time. Where else did we go in Denver? I feel like I was just in Denver.
Yes,
Yeah.
Jackie, Oregon does have a lot of Black history, and we, like I said, we just today on a phone call we learned so much.
Yeah.
Um,
It's
it's
crazy.
like, wow.
There's a lot of Black history just in the Pacific Northwest, and I think that's what we talked about on the phone call. Is just encouraging people to come visit the Pacific Northwest, just because like people just don't want to come because I think it's just a lot of, not a lot of diversity, which is true.
Yeah.
But still, come on up and visit.
North Seattle. Okay.
Uh,
Central District.
yes.
That's what's up.
Yeah. I love that.
Red Rock. Oh yeah, I want to catch a concert in Red Rock. Did we like the trip? The trip to Oregon? Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So happy we did that. For sure.
I think that the Oregon coast is probably one of the most beautiful places in this country.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane how beautiful it is.
And again, like, we went there because that's where you guys said to go. Like, the poll said,
exactly.
Go Oregon coast is what you wanted to see. So in a couple weeks, like we said, we're working out 2025. So we're going to, when we get those options, we're going to give it to you guys and say, hey, where do you want to see us go out of these places?
Yeah, yeah. That's all. Honestly, yeah, we wouldn't have been to Oregon coast.
No, it's definitely, we weren't even thinking about it, I don't think.
Yeah,
we was
yeah.
Like, hey, let's just throw it up there.
See what happens. Let's see. How's the weather in Oregon around this time of year? So I think, when we went in November, the early November, it was the first
we got lucky.
week. We got very lucky. It was sunny and it did not rain.
It was like 70 degrees.
It was chilly. It was still
about 65, 60. It was still warm.
It was still warm. Yeah.
Until we got to the last bit of it.
Yeah.
And then it started looking like it usually looks. Rainy, a little bit
chilly,
chillier,
like 40s, 50s.
Yeah, and it's like mid 40s.
Yeah.
What's really cool about the area, the coast, Washington coast the same, but Oregon coast, just because, and I'll tell you something about the Oregon coast, what makes it different to the Washington coast to us. Yeah. But the king tides, like seeing these king tides. So during this part of the year, they
it's
have
actually about to come up.
Actually,
like
in a
now,
couple of weeks.
Yeah, a couple days, I think.
Yeah, there's a website you can look up and they'll give you a schedule, but you see some unbelievable tides. Yeah. When we was going up the coast, we were blown away, and these were just regular tides, so we couldn't imagine. Even consider taking like a trip just to go look at the tides because they're so spectacular.
It was wild. The wind was crazy.
Yeah.
It was insane.
The thing about how we kind of summed it up is like on the Oregon coast, you're going up and you just can pull off into these spots and see these unbelievable, spectacular views. Beautiful views.
Yeah.
There's rocky coast, sandy beaches, and these beautiful haystack rocks. And the thing about it is how we compared it to Washington. Washington has unbelievable beauty as well.
Yeah.
But we feel like Washington makes you work for it. Like, you're going to have to do some hikes sometimes.
Yes.
We do got some you can drive up, but not like we were seeing on that coast. And that might be intentional.
Yeah.
And I guess you could pull off to some spots in Washington.
Yeah.
But it's just something different, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
We can't wait to show you.
I know. We cannot wait for y'all to see it. We're going to get to writing. JK. No, it's gonna be up February of next year.
Yeah, February. We're gonna release on February, so hopefully in January you all start seeing some more stuff.
Definitely.
What else? Oh, here we go. North Carolina. Oh, yes.
Yes.
If we want to go down south, that's one of the road trip series we're trying to work out.
Yeah, and we're gonna ask y'all. We'll probably put this as a poll too. Eventually, one of our goals was to do 4 road trip series next year, and hit, I guess, Northeast, South, Southwest, and Midwest.
No, we already did the Midwest.
So it's like,
I think we kind of did it. Eventually, we're gonna probably not next year. We want to do the whole West Coast.
Yeah.
Or I think it's called the Alcan Drive up to Alaska.
Yeah.
So we don't think we're gonna pull that off next year.
Yeah. But let us know. Like, so put it up as a poll if you all like the road trip series and like that type of like content and how we tell the story and put like those cities like come together, or if it's more along the lines of like, oh, it's cool. But I'm gonna ask people if you guys like road trips and stuff too, because we love to do a good road trip. And we find it's easy to travel when you know how you can drive there, and it might not be as hard to get to. You don't have to take a flight if you don't want to. You can just hop in the car.
And Jackie, you're right. It does seem like there's a lot more to do on the Oregon coast than the Washington coast.
Yeah, a lot more. Yeah. It's even like the town Newport, that was like a very I didn't think it was gonna be as
Touristy,
commercialized
yeah,
and
yeah.
commercial touristy
Yeah.
as it was. And I was like, oh, it's just like a
Yeah.
small town on the road because I feel like Washington doesn't necessarily have that per se.
Yeah.
Let's see. Have you been to Maine yet? You have
Oh
not been to
no, we
Maine?
have not been to Maine. So I'm sorry, I got called into account. I say Doku's question, but real quick about Maine, we definitely want to go to Maine.
Yeah.
I actually have a cousin that lives in Maine, and he's been living up there for years, more than 10 years. And every
Yeah.
time I see him, he just talks about how he loves it.
Yeah, I think that was on one of our northeast road trips.
I think
here.
so. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
heading to Maine
Yeah.
and either driving down or something like that.
Yeah.
So
So hey,
if we might
it might be on the
be on
poll.
there. Yeah.
But in regards to the YouTube question, the YouTube channel question, by the way, we love if you have any questions about YouTube
Yeah.
or just content creation in general, feel free to ask us. We're
Yeah.
still learning a lot, but we've been doing this for like 5 years. So whatever insight we can give you to help you, we're willing to share.
Yes.
Basically, how do you make better videos to draw in more traffic to the channel? I say for us, I think it was really just finding something we were passionate about.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, inclusive travel is something that we were really passionate about. We're really passionate about telling stories, really passionate about telling history, sharing history, Black history.
Yeah.
So I think that right there is a start. Just finding a topic that you're passionate about, and then just start making the videos,
Yeah.
and you'll find out and let the audience tell you, what they like. That's the best way, just to do it, I guess.
Definitely.
Then to
And
draw more traffic, though.
yeah, I would say whenever you're doing like the travel videos, like Ian and I always say, like we try to be a resource to everyone. Like we have fun, we're passionate about it, but we also do this to help you all, to make you all feel more comfortable where you go. Just because we always had that question in the back of our minds, and we were nervous. We just want to be a resource. So whenever you're making your videos, just provide that resource to people so that when they go there, they can also learn something and get something out. Get something out of it where they're like, oh yeah, I can do that on my travel, or that's helping me with my travels as well. So that's what I would say.
Yeah.
And then just cross post. Just make sure you post it, like your videos to like Instagram and TikTok and stuff, like, or Instagram and Facebook and Threads as well, just so people that aren't on YouTube know about it, and they'll be able to go watch your videos too, and they know when your videos will come out.
Oh, yeah.
And that's and just consistency. I think when we started, we just made sure post once a week on Fridays. Now we haven't been posting once a week this year. We've been got a little busy.
I will say, trying to do the Fox Soul like content is kind of made it that.
Yeah, it's been kind of hard.
It's like 26 minutes. It's kind of different. It's almost like it's a TV show.
Yeah.
So it's different, but we will.
Next year we'll be back in full force. Weekly videos, hopefully.
Here goes a good question. In your opinion, what city/town has the highest concentration of so-called Black people in the Pacific Northwest? That's interesting. I naturally want to say Seattle. I don't have any like data to back that up.
Yeah.
But then again, what about Tacoma? Maybe
I would
it's
probably say Tacoma. I think it's
probably
Tacoma. Yeah.
probably Tacoma.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
especially
Tacoma.
yeah.
Because that has
Yep.
the highest population, I think, and also what is it? Is it military town?
Is
Is Tacoma? Is it Navy?
I think you're right.
I think it's like Navy or something.
Yeah.
So I think Tacoma has the highest.
But we have no stats.
Yeah, we have
backed
no
up,
stats. So sorry.
Oregon Coast does have the aquarium, a dope aquarium too, which will be on the series because
Yes,
we did stop
we
there.
did stop in the aquarium.
It is pretty cool.
And we saw somebody that watched our show.
Oh yeah,
in
we
the
saw
aquarium.
somebody.
She was like,
It was
John
crazy.
Malbach. We're like, yeah, hey, how are you? It's pretty cool.
It's like running into family.
Yeah. So we felt a little more comfortable. We're like, oh, we
Yeah.
know like at least one person.
Which actually, we literally did run into family.
Yes, when we were in Newport, my uncle, he lives in Portland. him and his wife were there celebrating their anniversary. We had no idea. We were at the hotel we were staying at, and we were sitting there waiting. I guess were you ordering food to go?
We were ordering food to go. Yeah.
Yeah. Or they were getting it to go, and we were gonna go in there and eat. And we were waiting for a table, and we look up. We're like, oh, the brother there, and we're like, oh my god, we know them. And it was my uncle and his wife. So that was really cool. So we all got dinner together in Newport. So that made us feel like a little bit more comfortable as well while we were there.
Sean's living life. Yeah, Sean, that's what's up. Live your best life.
Yeah, that's
digital nomad. Travel
that's really
everywhere.
cool. I love that. And you're in Denver now, which is really cool. Thank you, Jackie.
Yeah, thanks a lot,
Thank you
Jackie.
so much. I enjoy learning a lot from both women and Oregon.
Oh, that's awesome.
Awesome. Awesome. Is she in Oregon, and does she enjoy it? I hope so. Let's see. Oregon has arcades, or yeah, they do have a lot of arcades.
Yeah, they do. That is pretty dope.
Yes. Great advice. Thank you. You're so welcome. Oh, Air Force and Army.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Okay. It says so-called black people.
Okay. I don't know if a lot of you know this, but actually, my father, well, I say he used to be in the Marines, but he would tell you he's still a Marine.
Yeah.
But he was in the Marine Corps, and he was actually living in Whidbey Island before I was born.
Mm-hmm.
Him and my mom both. And so I don't think I ever connected that until we like moved up here, and he like kind of told us that. So that was kind of cool. So so when they came up for the first time, we went up to Whidbey and kind of showed, what it looked like when they used to live there. It's pretty dope.
Ah, that's right. Oh, so, Bremerton would be in Everett.
Yeah,
okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So. Yeah, because I think one of my friends from like elementary school moved to Tacoma, and that's way before we decided to move here. And her husband was in the Army, so now that makes sense.
It's all coming together.
Yeah, we need to head back to Whidbey Island because we did a few episodes there, but it was kind of during like COVID-ish times, and so I think we need to head back and see like how it is again. And Bremerton, we have never been to Bremerton.
No, I've never been to Bremerton. We actually have a friend up there, and they've been telling us we need to get up to Bremerton.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Just catch the ferry.
Catch the ferry.
Yeah, up there.
Man, what else we got going? What are you doing next year? Yes, next year, like we said, we're excited about this next couple of weeks because we're going to be planning next year. And then in January we got a couple of meetings and to get finalize some possibilities. And then once we have those, we're going to share it with you all and sort of let you pick where we go. And it's gonna be dope.
It's gonna be fun. I'm excited. And we don't have like this January of this year we did a competition called the Next Travel Star for Go Traveler. It's a travel streaming network, and it was us against two other travel people. Mm-hmm. They were pitching their shows, and unfortunately we did lose. We did not win the next Travel Star, but we still got a distribution deal with the distribution company with Go Traveler. So sometime next year, it's supposed to be February, it might be pushed back to March, but our road trip series volume 1 will be on that streaming network, which is going to be kind of cool because it's also going to be an updated version than what's been on the YouTube
it's gonna be
channel.
a little bit different than
a little bit different
on the YouTube channel.
And so we hope with that distribution company, it might actually go to other channels like Amazon Prime, or I don't know, one of these days it would be nice to be on Netflix. That's cool.
Yeah.
One of these days. But that's also next year. We'll be talking about that more too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Northern coast from San Francisco to Medway Falls. We actually did north. It's called Gold Country, California, like Central North California, Sacramento. I think Yosemite. If you, and I think you're gonna be on the coast though. So
maybe
that was probably that's the furthest we've been. We haven't done the North Coast. No, we want to do, like we said, we want to do a West Coast from Seattle all the way down
to San Diego.
Maybe
Maybe we should do that.
Oh, maybe that'd be an option.
Maybe that's the first one. Maybe we'll ask That close to river.
Well, Count Dooku, and forgive me if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but we'll go to your channel when you post it,
Yes.
and we'll get some tips,
Yes.
and then we'll go see what we need to do.
Definitely. But yeah, Yosemite is
Yeah,
beautiful.
Yosemite, yeah.
When we knew we were gonna be there, we realized we only had about 4 to 5 hours, and a lady that we were with said that's not enough time, and I was like, it has to be enough time to like do it. No,
No way.
4 hours
way.
in that park is not enough time, like at all. Because once we did a quick hike, like we were booking it up like these steep hills. Then we did this valley floor tour where it was it an hour tour?
Was it only an hour?
I don't
Maybe
think
it was 2 hours.
Was it 2 hours?
Maybe, but it wasn't long enough.
It wasn't long
because
enough. Oh,
it was just a
my
tease.
gosh.
It was perfect. It was actually perfect. If you only had that much time in the park, do the Valley Floor tour.
Yeah.
But for us, it was just a tease because we had to hit the road.
Mm-hmm.
But we had check our episode out on Gold
Country.
Country.
I think that was like one of the last episodes you
Yeah.
posted.
Which actually we do have a Christmas episode, so we celebrate Christmas, but whatever y'all celebrate is dope. Respect it. Respect the holiday. This is the holiday, so that episode will be posted here. Hopefully in a couple of days. We're kind of working on it simultaneously with the Fox Soul episode, which will also be a holiday inspired episode. It's
been a wild year.
Yeah, it has. It has been. Myrtle Beach, yes. I was just talking to Justin about Myrtle Beach.
I think that's on our road trips.
I think that might be.
Yeah,
Oh, I cannot really. You all already named some dope places.
Yeah. Where have y'all traveled
this
this year? Like, where's your favorite place to go this year, 2024? Right? We're not 2025 yet. Just crazy.
Yeah.
I want to get inspired by y'all's travels because. Let me see what we got.
And by the way, so we do a segment called "Where Are You?" Traveling While Black, where we like to show pictures of other Black people traveling.
Yes.
So.
Send them in.
Please send them in. Yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry. I gotta call that question. Please send them in, and we can we will share it because we need some more pictures. Okay. You got to go to our website though to submit it.
Yeah.
Website is travelingwhileblackseattle.com. That's travelingwhileblackseattle.com.
Yeah.
And subscribe to our newsletter. And send your picture and send your picture. We'd love to put it up there on the episode.
Yes. Yeah, I'm ready. What's next?
Yeah, Myrtle Beach, Carolina trip.
I was gonna ask
South Carolina's beautiful. I've been to Charleston.
I don't think I've been to any South Carolinas. Any Carolinas at all.
I haven't been to North Carolina.
Yeah,
actually, North Carolina has the history of one of my favorite Black historical figures that is not talked about enough.
One of these days we'll do a movie on them.
We'll put some content about him. It's pretty dope.
Nick said they went to Chicago, which was really dope, and had some of the best food they've ever had. Chicago has the best food. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Chicago in the summertime, there's probably no better city.
Oh my! Listen, we're about to go home to St. Louis.
I can't do Chicago.
I know, but just to get some food, just to get the food. No. Oh my gosh, because it is. The pizzas, the
Chicago
everything, even that popcorn, the Italian beefs. We went. I forget where we went, and it was just like a random place, and the food was just like amazing. Oh, yeah. Something about Chicago.
Chi-town.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. Oh, the hot dogs.
Italian beef. That's my thing. Yeah. But yeah, I guess no, we're just really excited.
Sorry y'all, we got slightly distracted. I run a fantasy football league. I'm the commissioner, and I just sent out a whole bunch of text messages.
It's crazy.
I do recaps each week on like each team, and so it's the end of the season. So I did an end of the season award. So I was just texting out all of those pictures and the awards for each team. get a little extreme. Very competitive individual.
End of the season superlatives for each team. 12 teams.
12 teams. I wrote it all out and put pictures up. It's pretty intense, but everybody was texting. I was like, "Hold on, what are they saying? Did they like their awards?" So we'll see.
Yeah. No, we don't have any
kids?
children. No,
No kids
that's,
as of right
that's
now.
why we can travel.
That's why we probably could do this as of right now, yeah, because we are. I think we've been gone. Man, this year we've been out and about.
We've been gone quite a bit, but that's what we do.
Yeah, we love it.
Chicago deep dish. Okay.
Oh.
Chicago, New York, or St. Louis style.
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
What's your favorite?
My favorite?
Yeah, what's your favorite?
I eat it all.
You want some?
No, you don't really like pizza like that.
No, I do like St. Louis thin crust pizza.
Yeah.
I can tear up like some emos
Yeah.
with little squares. Oh.
Yeah.
And I love toasted ravioli as
Hey,
well.
by the way, if you're in the Seattle area, there's a dope new black-owned restaurant, Ruffins restaurant. We just did a little cool video on our social media.
Yes.
So you can find more details.
Pizza
about
by
that.
Ruffins.
Pizza
It's
by
in
Ruffins.
South Lake Union. Black-owned pizza place. So
Yeah,
good.
it's pretty dope.
And they're open Monday through Friday. It's like lunchtime, so not like really late. I always like to say that because I'm like, I always feel like I'm craving pizza like on the weekends.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh crap, they're closed. But it's a great like lunch spot to go.
Yeah, the Seattle Trolls. So we actually, funny story. So there's the Fremont Troll. That's the old school troll. We did an episode, maybe 2 episodes around that where we mentioned that.
Yeah.
So we had some friends come up and they were telling us about the other trolls, which we heard about obviously, but we never went to go look for until they came.
Yeah.
And we found, how many did we find?
I think it was 2.
It's
Yeah.
2. Bainbridge is on
The Bainbridge
yeah.
Island one, and then the one in Ballard. And we didn't realize the one in Ballard, but we were walking to like
Yeah.
brunch, and we're like, oh,
Yeah.
there's the other troll.
Which 4 did you find?
Yeah, which one? Yeah, which one's the other one? Chicago dogs.
Oh,
are
Jackie
good.
likes them all. Right on, Jackie. Yeah, just some good pizza. Yeah.
I know, we'll be in New York City in January. The
Chicago
end of
pizza is
January.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have
it
some New
is.
York, Chicago, St. Louis, all types of pizza.
Chicago dogs is good. Yep. Look,
Listen, I'm starving now. I'm really hungry.
I am I was born a St. Louis Cardinals fan, but when I went to Wrigley Field to the Cardinals Cubs game, those dogs did hit different.
Yeah, they're so good.
So they were pretty good.
Has anybody had a Seattle dog?
Yeah.
Though with like the cream cheese? I don't think I've ever had one.
I had one, but where I messed up, I used to like them, but I messed up. I ate a street Seattle dog after midnight, and it was not good. So I don't think I had one since.
Garrett's popcorn. Oh
Ooh.
my gosh. Oh, I remember we had like a layover. No, we flew into Chicago because a lot of our family actually is from Chicago.
Yeah, actually, both our dads are
are
from the south
Chicago.
side of
Yeah.
Chicago. It's interesting.
Yeah. So we been to Chicago a lot. And I remember going to the airport and seeing like the Garrett's. I'm like, oh my god, I need to get some of that before we go home. And then I forgot. And I was mad. Ooh, or a Mexican. That sounds good. I'm supposed to go to a happy hour actually in a little bit.
Oh, yeah, that's
I need to
right.
actually peace out
That's
pretty soon.
I gotta get back to writing.
Yeah.
So I guess we
What
better get
time
back
is
to
it?
making
Yeah.
some content.
I know.
Man, this was a lot of fun though.
This was fun.
Man, we're gonna try to do this a lot more.
Yes.
Hopefully we can do it in some type of consistent schedule so you guys can like make sure you can join us. But thanks a lot for like joining us tonight.
Yeah,
and,
thank you all so much.
If you ever have any questions, definitely reach out.
Please reach out to us.
Yeah, we're here.
We're here. Yes. Please reach out. Thank you all so much for subscribing and following us and like watching our videos. Like we can't thank you enough. Just thank you so much. We just again hope to always be that resource to you and to just help you have fun, travel, and find cool places to visit.
I just thought of something. If you hike, if you like the outdoors, you know what I'm saying. Nature Loves Black People. We do got some new Nature Loves Black People merch. So go to the website and you can get.
I think we got hoodies up there right now.
Right now we got hoodies, but if you come to Seattle during this time or the Pacific Northwest, it is hoodie season. Actually,
Yeah.
365 is hoodie
Yeah,
season.
yeah, we wear
so
hoodies all day, every
definitely,
day.
definitely, we appreciate any support you guys give to
Yeah,
us.
we're gonna answer one more question.
Oh yeah, one more question.
Give me a Travis Valentine question.
That's a
Yeah.
good point. Yeah,
Yeah.
no doubt. That
Yeah,
is a great
definitely.
point. Yeah, you see so much. And to your point, we were talking to I think we was doing an interview the other day, and we were reminiscing about a trip we took some months. Actually, it was California.
Yeah, yeah, to go
And
yeah.
we had totally forgot about some of the stuff that we did because it seemed like it was like you said 10 years ago.
It was like yesterday.
CC's Pizza. CC's
I had
Pizza.
CC's Pizza.
It's been a long
years.
time.
I think I had it when I was like when we were in Missouri. I don't even know.
Mm,
I don't think they have CC's Pizza in like Seattle.
I think so.
I don't know. We used to tear it up though.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah. We did.
Yeah.
Oh, I used to play college basketball, and on the road trips, we'll pull off to those all-you-can-eat pizza buffets.
Oh
That
man.
was
Those were
the
the
time
days.
to be alive. All right, beautiful
But you
people.
guys, we gotta go. Thank y'all
Appreciate
so much
y'all.
for everything.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys on your next
And
time.
as always, stay up, stay true, and do you.